Welcome back to Chammy, the only Chammy where Chihuahuas will love you forever. Doing live in-depth twin flame paid tarot readings today, and chatting with whoever might come in today. We just have to see who shows up. Hopefully somebody will. If not, within the next 5 to 10 minutes, I'll just log out and try again later. And maybe more people are around. So welcome back to the Chammy, doing paid readings today, in-depth, twin flame. 10 cards for $10, 15 cards for $15. Those are my general readings. In-depth is $20, twin flame is $30. All readings are for entertainment purposes only. No health, legal, financial, pregnancy, exam, past university, or interview success questions. No kindergarten through 12th grade questions from school, and as well as, no interview success questions, posers, FRONTiN, fear, whatever. Hey Liz, I got all your voice messages, and I was going to probably log out of this if nobody shows up for a reading this afternoon. And then I'm going to listen to them and respond. We get about another 5 or 10 minutes. It's good to see you in chat. I know how you are today. I hope you start feeling better. Your ankle gained another ankle. Good. Thank goodness you don't feel bad. That's what's important. I'm feeling a lot better too. Did have a little bit of stomach burning. It could have been, just what I ate for breakfast or whatever. I'll just have to put it on my list of irritation. But it didn't last for very long, and I didn't have to take anything to resolve it. But I'll see the doctor next Monday. I hate that I have to wait like another week. Sucks. Called somebody about changing my insurance, and I felt more like they were yelling at me than really helping me. So I was just like, look, I'm going to call somebody I know who knows what the hell they're talking about in regards to the insurance I want. Because they were literally trying to tell me that they were licensed in all 50 states. But they were also at the same time trying to tell me that the insurance I want is not available in the state I live in. Yet my dad is on this insurance in the state that we live in. So I was like, I must be. I think today, I don't know what's going on today. I think there's something about today that's not real. I know that sounds weird, but I've seen some shifts in the house. It could just be the ghost or the ghosts. Yeah, we should definitely discuss it more later, please. Yeah, it's, and then the weird phone call with the person about the health insurance, and then I thought I had another lead to a house to move into, and it was just same shit, different story. I think that's one of my biggest limiting beliefs is same shit, different story. And I need to work on it. Thank you. You always look nice too. But quite literally, I looked at the number of houses I've been through on Zillow, 500 plus. 500 plus. I'm serious. I'm ready to start making videos about my experience. It might help somebody out there to have to never go through what I'm going through. Honey, it's been a lot of frogs. I can't frog anymore. Okay? I can't frog. I can't lily pad. I can't lake. Okay? I hope that made you laugh. I mean, usually the frogs I'm putting up with. The ribbit. Oh, good. My dad once went to a doctor about rebuilding his hand, and they were like, well, if I were to fix his finger, I'd have to break the whole hand. And my dad's like, I changed my mind. Have a good day. Yep, I only have one frog prince in my life. Only room for one. One. But unfortunately, that's not the one. And he's a complete slob. Tell how much of a prince is he? No, I'm kidding. I mean, he's quite literally a combination between Pigpen and the Frog Prince. And then when you kiss him, he turns into Pigpen. That's what it is. That's what it is. So no more frogs. Instead of turning into a prince, he turns into Pigpen. Same shit, different story. That's why I always say that. And I need to stop saying it. I need to stop. I have caught a lot of the circumstances and limiting beliefs I've lived by, and been able to reverse them. But this is another one it's very hard for me to turn around. Hey Beverly, welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy where you can get a professional tarot card reading right here from a human dog bed on YouTube. We're just laughing about how many frog princes we might have or may not have kissed. I was just telling Liz that I only have room for one frog prince, and when you do kiss him, he turns into Pigpen, so he's definitely not the one. That's awesome, Liz. No. After fish lips, I was just done. Yeah. He didn't turn into a mermaid, so. I was done at fish lips. I have a nickname for everyone. And it's just this weird thing I've had since I was a kid, so I can remember somebody easier. I mean, eventually their name will catch on, and I'll call them by it. But I do have a nickname for everyone. And this guy's was just fish lips. I know I never shut up about fish lips, but it was so traumatizing. Face of Adonis, lips and the body of a fish. It's not for me. So, you know how I've gotten rid of spammers and robocallers? When they call me, I answer the phone. I'm like, is this the doctor? And they don't know what to say, so they just hang up on me. I kind of want to go a little further. You know, just answer the phone and, I don't know, start breaking out into a 2007 song from Britney Spears. I promised myself today I'm going to do some chores. We definitely have some little cute animal living in the house. I don't know what it is yet. It tried to get into the watermelon. It's got little, very tiny little nails, just very delicate. And its little mouth must be very tiny as well. I just don't see a rat climbing on top of the watermelon as big as it is, I mean, it's like 30 pounds. Also, I don't see a squirrel having such tiny little paws or maybe teeth, but I think it might be a chipmunk. It could be a squirrel. Whatever it is getting on the counter and tried to eat my watermelon last night. Dad's like, well, we're going to have to get a trap. I'm like, no traps, Daddy. So I'm just going to go through the kitchen with my magic wand, and hopefully whatever it is will help me whistle while I work. And maybe you could do some cleaning up too. Help me clean some things up. I'm just beside myself with that. The other day I ate an apple. I tried to, at least. But yeah. Today I also went outside when I was walking the dogs and taking my walk this morning. And this huge hawk got into this huge like fern tree that's across the street in the neighbor's yard. Upset some blue jays, and the hawk took off. And the blue jays took off with it and kicked its ass all the way to the other side of the neighborhood. It was so weird because all the other birds and animals reacted, and I felt like, is this what it sounds like when they call 911? Is this what their ambulance sounds like in their EMT? Because it's exactly what it sounded like, only like in bird language. All these birds just went, and animals just went bonkers. It reminded me of like busy traffic down in the city, downtown or something, with like alarms and ambulance sounds going off or something. I know that they communicate like us. I know animals, we all communicate the same. I think some animals knowingly know their existence. Like, I think they know that they live and die. I don't think bugs realize it though. I don't think bugs, I think bugs might have more of a personality to not realize that they can get crushed by a car, or a human foot. So I'm probably going to close chat in a little bit because I could be doing something else more interesting for the channel that you guys might like better than tarot readings, like a song or something. So I might get offline if no one's buying any readings and go and make a video for you guys that's not a live video, and share that. Or I may just go do some chores and try to move out whatever it is that tried to eat my watermelon last night. I mean, I would be happy to share, but I hope whatever it is doesn't bite. I'm wondering if it's coming through the wall, through the ceiling and the roof. So I will do a collective message for everybody at the end of this. It's free. So I'm just going to get my cards in order for that. Still working on the Patreon, but it will be out in a couple of days. When I realized that after getting 1,000 subscribers that YouTube doesn't really give anybody on the channel any options for memberships or private areas, I figured, well, I'll just go do that on Patreon, because Patreon only takes 5%, whereas YouTube takes like 40 and 50% of that. Now, I am a member of only one channel on YouTube, and that's XPLR. And while they don't do anything on their members thing, I am subscribed to it for a year because I'd like to get all the cool little tags that you could get. Being a member for 12 months, I would really like that when I post on your channel. And I'm enjoying actually catching up on everything that I might have missed out on through the last couple of years. And that's it. Like, that's really the only channel that I've been interested in because of how spectacular their ghost hunting trips have been. We should also do a live together one of these days, Liz, so that you can talk more about your products so people can get to know you better as well, if that's something you would like to do. Cynthia, how have you been doing today? Any updates? No, not yet, sweetheart. That's why I'm probably going to close down the chat soon. Hey, SK, welcome to the Chammy. Oh, good. I'm glad they referred you, Liz. Doing paid readings only today, SK. Thank you so much for the like. You want to hang out and chat, you can. But today is paid readings only. I hope that's okay. So mostly it's just been chat and chill and hang out. And usually when, people don't show and I do a paid live, it's because everybody's at work or really busy. So I'll usually come back later in the evening to do it again. Because because I'd rather take time like this when no one is wants to hang out or has time to hang out or isn't doing a paid reading, or I could be making a different video for you guys on YouTube. Quite preferably something that has to do with my main passion, which is music. I mean, I'm very passionate about my tarot card readings and helping people, but you know, it helps me, but it's the music that really is a gift I don't get to share as often because my neighbors are either really loud or I'm just exhausted from working or whatever, and exhausted from being woken up all the time because they're incredibly loud. But when you have a question, like a random question, yeah, all questions about law of attraction, law of assumption, life in general, relationships, love, that's all free. So yeah, that's you don't have to pay for stuff like that. This is a place you can come and talk about your grief or happiness and have it validated. Maybe even find advice from people who are here from the community. Okay, Liz, I'll try. Everybody loves the song Something Special, so maybe I'll send that in. Thanks for reminding me. I appreciate it. Okay, so you like this Aries girl with Virgo ascendant, and I'm Sag with Cancer ascendant, okay? Have you looked into your Mars or Venus yet? Or any of the other stuff in the chart? Because that's super important too. How can I attract her? Like, I like her, but she's mainly super confident. Well, yeah, because what happens, like, I don't know if you're a girl or a guy, but what happens with a lot of people who, you know, they meet someone that they like that's super confident, it can make you feel a little strange, especially if you're not so confident yourself or your self-concept is low, or you might even not realize it might be poor. And that's not your fault either. That only comes with brainwashing from society, which isn't your fault either. You know, you were only sent here with two gifts, and that was two fears, and that was one was being dropped and the other was loud noises. So that's inherent to you. That's natural to you. But with this person, I'm going to send you to Astro Finesse's channel so you can check out all his stuff once you find out this person's chart. So you can see, so you can go down the line. Like my chart, we're going to get into that Virgo ascendant in a minute. I should probably mention that astrology stuff is also free to talk about anytime. But that ascendant, that we're going to get into that Virgo ascendant in a minute. But what I was saying is, like, for instance, my chart. I was a double Scorpio with a Taurus moon. When the planet shifted, okay, because there was this huge earthquake and tsunami that literally shifted the earth off its axis, I became a Sagittarius rising. And I was like, that's interesting. I do kind of feel quirky and Sagittarius like, and I really liked the thought of having a centaur as my rising sign, especially being Greek and really believing in Greek mythology and mythological stories. So once I looked at my chart, I realized everything had pretty much shifted. Now there is some stuff that will stay in the houses for decades. So some things did not shift. Okay. Like my particular moon phase did not shift. But yet some of my other stuff in the charts did. I haven't kept up so much with whether or not astrological signs have been shifted in the last 20 years again by any of the horrendous earthquakes we've had on the planet. It might be something worth just to check out. Like, I'm super geeky and like to look that kind of stuff up, so I'll probably just check it out because I'm interested. But so your mom's a Pisces, okay? And so here's the thing about Virgo in general, even as an ascendant. And the thing you have to understand about ascendants is like, it's like your mask. Like, someone might think that I'm a Scorpio, right? But they might not even see that because I'm so busy playing out the mask that I wear, which is Sagittarius. It's not till I take off my mask, you actually see my dark sense of humor. You actually see parts of me that you'll never see on YouTube. And that's just how I am in regards to social media and online. It's just there. I feel like there's some stuff like you can give, but you can't just give everything, you know? So in regards to how you can attract her, you have, I'm looking at your signs here real quick. Aries girl with Virgo ascendant. Virgos are very detail oriented. Okay, very, very detail oriented. When it comes to the way you look, the way you feel, the way you act about yourself, you know, you might not be so detail oriented like a Virgo ascendant or a Virgo sun, even in general, or Venus. These people are like perfectionists. They want to see, they're really into aesthetics and feelings. My mom was a Virgo, and I have like this pretty balanced chart. Like I'm Scorpio, Sagittarius, Virgo, Taurus, with a dash of Libra and a dash of, I can't remember the other one right now, but I do have a dash of Libra in there somewhere. But in regards to how you can attract this person, with them being an Aries and them being Virgo ascendant, is pay attention to the detail, be aware of what you're saying, aware of your surroundings, aware of how you feel about yourself, aware of your thoughts too, because they literally absorb everything you're thinking and feeling about yourself in them. So she has a Gemini in Mars and Venus, and that may very well be her love style. And see, yours is in Scorpio like mine. So love style is very different. Yeah, let me get you Astro Finesse's channel, man, so that you can check it out. Because all this knowledge will help you follow your inner compass and what's the next step to take. Let's see, astrology secrets, Aries energy. So we'll just start here with Astro Finesse. Looks like he put this out 6 days ago about Aries. Some of the videos that I've been talking about are a little bit older, but I always love to recommend this channel when it comes to the astro charts because he's so good at telling everybody what they need to know about. So here's his newest video. And aren't you in luck? It's Aries. But if you want to say, search his videos in regards to the astrological sign placements of the charts, you would do like Astro Finesse, right? That's the channel's name. Mars in Scorpio, well, I didn't type it right there, but you get the gist of it. Venus and whatever, you choose a Gemini, she has Mars and Venus in Gemini. Look both those videos up using the Astrofinesse username. And tell them I sent you. And have fun doing this, because it's so much fun. When I did this with my specific person, my friends, my dad, it helped me really understand stuff that I couldn't understand before about them. Like, my dad has a Pisces moon, but I'll never really truly know my dad's rising sign, because we don't know if he was born on the 14th or the 16th, and we don't have the time of day he was born. He was just born in a barn, and they wrote it, they carved it into a wall. Thank God he was born. I'm so grateful for him being born. Who cares what day he was born? He's here. That's all that matters. But if I was going to guess my dad's astrological rising sign, well, I mean, I honestly would say that my dad's probably a Scorpio, Pisces. Yeah. Only because of the way he acts. Interesting. So this is very interesting. I can also see this as well. So I actually just did his chart just to see, and it said his rising was a Virgo, and I can see that because my dad is an artist, and when he does his art, he does it with such precision and so perfect that, I mean, he always got hired on the spot for how much precision he put into his artwork. And I feel that that's probably really correct about his rising possibly being Virgo. I would say that if there was any other astrological sign that's a lot like Scorpio, I would say Virgo. And I know that sounds crazy, but they can be a lot alike, and people don't see the duality, but I do. But I think that's only because I'm a Scorpio, raised by a Scorpio and a Virgo. KSK, I hope I helped you. I kind of got lost on another page. Let me know if you're there, SK. If not, that's fine. Just keep me updated if you ever see this. So my dad's a car artist, auto body mechanic. So he would basically, take a car that was in a car accident that was crushed, and fix it and make it look brand new. And he was a painter. Well, and he's also a musician, but He doesn't like to call himself a musician because he doesn't feel like he was successful enough with it to call himself a musician. And I'm like, okay, Dad, talk about the naughty stuff. So today I got a phone call from a woman asking me what she needed to know about her husband. So she had a pretty good reading. I mean, Spirit was like, yeah, he really wants to, be successful at being the best version of himself, the family to be successful, you to be happy. It was a beautiful reading. It really was. Also, there was some stuff that was like about how he was having anxiety about how to keep it all together and make that happen. But then she kind of just turned it on me and was like, was he cheating? And I tried to remind her that at the end of the day, she is the operant power of her reality. And she should be asking him that question. And she hung up on me. The card said no, but she didn't give me a chance to tell her that the card said no, or at least give her the reasoning as to why I felt Spirit was saying he wasn't. So I had to write the people that I work through and tell them, look, I have to block this one too. I can't, I don't feel comfortable. I've never felt comfortable being somebody who, well, that just is, I just can't do that. Like, it's not, I don't want to get blamed for something that I didn't do, and a lot of times working on a call center like that, people just want to call so they have someone that they can fight with about what's going on with them, as if the person at the call center like did it to them. So I try to like steer people the other way if the cards are showing, or Spirit's leading on that, it's really just in their head. But some people don't want to, they don't want to take responsibility. Like, if you're a woman and you're married and you're getting fat and lazy and not taking care of yourself and not taking care of the kids and acting crazy and spending the money and not working, or just sometimes you could all be doing all that, but you're being a bitch all the time, that guy will fall off like real quick. I mean, you could be all those things, plus size, work all day, or be lazy or whatever. But the moment that he stops feeling peace, he gonna be like, peace out. I'm sorry. That's just how guys are. And I try to help these women. And even I never get a guy that's like, is she cheating on me? I never get that. Got one once. And I felt so bad because he was crying like a child. I was able to help him realize that you don't need to be asking the cards this. You just need to be asking her. Welcome back, honey. I was just saying that I had a client today who had called, asked about if their husband was cheating, even after I had just done a whole like reading for them saying basically no. Okay. She hung up on me. I guess she wanted me to say, yeah, he's cheating on you. I just try to like give them the most honest answer I can when it comes to that. It makes me feel very uncomfortable. I mean, I'll answer the question, but when Spirit tells them something that they don't want to hear, they hang up. Usually they want to hear that the person's cheating on them. So if they're not, then they get pissed off at you and hang up on you. Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy where you can get a professional tarot card reading right here on YouTube from a human dog bed. The Pluffaluppagus. I'm going to go ahead and put some stuff in the chat. We'll probably only stay alive for a little bit while longer. Give it another 15 minutes. But then I think I am going to go and work on some music. Thanks so much for coming by and doing some moderating, despite it just being us. Sorry, I had to respond to a question. Hi, Addie Bear. Welcome home. Welcome back to the Chammy, where you can get a professional tarot card reading right here from a human dog bed, the Pluffaluppagus. I know I sound so weird and silly, but I don't care. Yeah, that sounds fun. That'll look good too. How was your day, Addison? I mean, I guess it was with kindergartners. Did you see what did I put it on this live? Let me see if I put it on this live. Here we go. The new rules. I hope it all fits. No health, legal, or financial pregnancy exam past school grade 1 through 12K university. I don't know. Is kindergarten first grade? I guess not. What's the acronym for kindergarten? Is that even a word acronym? Oh, wait, I should just put pre-K. Let me put pre-K instead. Pre-K. Pre-K through 12. There we go. Unfortunately, they don't let her do God's work. Bastages. That's why she's moving on to bigger and better places to teach and help out with children. So I found a house right across the street from a school, but unfortunately, I'm going to have to let that dream go into a fart cloud. Instead of responding to me to give me the application to fill out, the person told me, well, you really need to see the house and know the neighborhood. I just almost bought a house in that neighborhood not too long ago. I actually toured the house that I'm trying to rent because I almost bought it. So I don't know if it's a scam or what. So I got my agent on it to try to find out if that particular listing on Zillow is fake. These kids are fresh. They sure are. Kindergarten. I loved kindergarten. And my existence in kindergarten was awesome. And then to hear Addison talk on the phone about what it's like, I'm just like, man, it sucks. I would not want to be a kindergartner. I loved like art time and snack time and nap time and recess time. It made learn time so much more worthy and less anxiety. Because I always knew that if I did a good job in my studies, I would be rewarded with the comfort I wanted while away from my parents or my family. But to hear that some of the stuff I'm talking about, like they don't get that. Oof, poor little ones. I mean, Addison has literally said that the parents will come to the like meetings about the kids like stoned, and wonders how many of them come into the class stoned. Oh my God, they were smoking. Oh my God. Terrible. Terrible. Okay, that's right. recess for 15 minutes. It's just nuts. Both dogs are dreaming. It's so cute. Were you chasing a tree? Welcome back. He was going whoop, whoop, whoopee. Wow. Man, everyone's napping. Dogs are napping. Dad's napping. Whole house is napping. It feels like the whole world is napping. I'm just here chasing dreams. I was going to be a school teacher too. I was going to be a music teacher, and then I gave it up for rock and roll. Well, I'm going to do a collective message for us all. And then I'm going to jump offline for a little bit to do another video for the channel, and then come back a little bit later with some more readings. Maybe like around 6. I'll come back. We'll see where 5 o'clock takes me. Spirit. Let's do a free energy update for Addison and Liz, and then I'll do a collective message for anyone who came to the channel today or watched this video here at the end. Maybe I had to try to remember to tell people I do a free collective message at the end. So either watch to the end or skip to the end. Spirit, what does Addison need to know right now, Spirit? What does Addison need to know right now? Any specific questions, guys? Any specific questions? Yes, 5 o'clock somewhere. I love that song. Okay, Addison. I was just thinking of that. Telling you earlier, have you applied for it? Because, you can always just rent an Airbnb if you get the job. Just an idea. Spirit, what does Addison need to know right now about their love life? What does Addison need to know about love, Spirit? What's going on with love for Addison? What does she need to know about that right now? What year did flat screen TV start coming out? Spirit, that's not a question for you. It was a question for them, if anybody just remembers off the top of their head. Spirit, what does Addison need to know about love for them? The Magician. Is there someone that maybe you're feeling magical about? Are you feeling magical about yourself at least? Because Spirit's saying you really do have all the gifts to offer somebody and manifest exactly what you do want in this Magician card. I hope somehow that helps. I think what's coming for you, what's near, what you need to know about love. Love is magical. I don't know how I cut myself here, but that freaks me out. So I just want you to think about that. Think about how it's quite possible that magic from within you is creating all kinds of stuff in regards to love for you. You might find what you're looking for through other magical relationships that feel good to you, that serve you. But you are not alone. Okay? Spirit, what does Liz need to know about TMR? Should they apply to TMR? Spirit, should Liz apply to TMR? Yeah, I'm okay. For some reason, I've got like this cut or scratch or bite on my finger. Like, how in the world did I get that? And I'm guessing I was at first worried that it might be like whatever tried to eat the watermelon last night on the counter. But I think I might have done this cleaning the grills I'm trying to put up on eBay to sell. There's some pretty sharp edges. Spirit, what does Liz Love need to know about TMR right now? Applying for TMR. It's not an interview success question. It's just a question about TMR. Yeah, you definitely. If it's something that makes you happy, do it. You know, reflect what you want to see in the change in your life. You know, don't just do it for fun. Seems like your magic wand is broken. Oh, sweetheart, it's not ever broken. It just feels that way right now, but that's just not the truth, honey. It just feels that way right now. But I do know what you mean. I have definitely felt the same. But I've tried to work on turning my back on that feeling and emotion by not allowing myself to get too entrapped in the feelings and the thoughts and the fear of my magic wand being broken. But yeah, I would definitely apply, and I would definitely get back some of those loving feelings if you can, Addison. Like, what is it that makes you feel happy and love and joy? And do that. How does it feel to think about meeting new people? And my nose is suddenly incredibly itchy. I feel like I'm gonna have a sneeze attack. I try to stop myself from sneezing. Pardon me. What is it that makes you feel? What is it that makes you feel happy and loved, or loving feelings? And do that. I'm serious. Hey, Queen, welcome to the channel. So just a quick collective message for everyone who showed up today. So your world is in your hands. Take hold now. Take hold now. You don't want to get to the point where you're feeling like you got to say things to get back at them. Addison. I know that you might be feeling like regret, but honesty is always going to be like the best policy so that you can regain love in any relationship, really. Sometimes taking that step backwards, like we've talked, to go forward. They won't compromise, manifest a compromise. Make new friends outside of your life, like outside of the realm of the church and the school and the family and the, maybe by traveling to new places to visit, following your dreams. Don't play his games. But being honest and exploring in your mind and your thoughts about what in general would make you feel so much better about love in general, Addison. Even if it's just, I'm going to eat an ice cream because I love ice cream. It's going to make me feel those loving feelings. Don't mean you eat ice cream every day, or all the time. But so just a collective message real quick. Competition, go forward with not the kind of competition where everybody's competition for you, but the kind where you get together with people and have fun. And at the end of the day, you're still friends. Like people who play baseball together, bowling, pool. Maybe those are some of the things that we all need to be going out and doing more of. But anyways, I'm going to jump off here, and I'm going to go ahead and work on some music, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay? Thanks, guys, for coming by the chat and hanging out. Hey, Ada, how are you? So today's note, it's paid readings only today, Ada. It says it in the description and in the title of the video. But I did do a collective message for everybody right before you came in, so if you want to go ahead and rewind a little bit to get that collective message, you can get that for free. Happy to see you too. Thank you so much for coming by. I will be back in a little bit. I'll be back later. I'm just going to go work on some other stuff for you guys on the channel, okay? So have a good afternoon. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Kalanita. Who loves you, baby? Be back soon.